guys, today's going to be some full body. I'm going to forego the warm-up here on camera. You guys can pause the video, do a few of the warm-ups, a few of the stretches that I've gone over the last 9 workouts. So should be some things in there that you've maybe learned or that you can go back to if you need to do a warm-up before this. But it's going to be full body. We're going to do a decent focus on core. And just to keep things simple, we're going to probably keep everything at about 10 seconds or 10 reps and the time things to 30 seconds. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is going to be a reverse crunch. So I'll show you the basic one and I'll remind you of the ways that we can load it and make it a little harder. First, so you're going to get onto your back, knees about 90 degrees. You're going to lift your knees, bringing them towards your head, and I'm not slowing it down just for demonstration purposes. It doesn't need to be fast. One way to make it harder is to straighten your legs rather than touch your heels down. Just make sure if you do that, you're able to push your back down. You have this ab strength to push your back down into the floor and not let it lift. Another thing you can do, if you want even more of a challenge than that, is to grab a weight, bring it behind your head, but off the floor, and do the same thing. So whatever way you want to do it, go ahead and do 10 of them. We don't want to use momentum, swinging momentum to lift our hips off the floor. We want to go slow so that our abs have to be more active. And then from here, we're going to do a glute bridge since we're already pretty much in position. Feet are shoulder width apart, back's on the floor. Then you lift your hips, working glutes, hamstrings a little bit in, a little bit of low back, posterior chain, and again, we can grab a weight and just throw that right in front of our hips, give us a little more challenge. And we'll do 10 of these. Keep your knees out, don't let them collapse in. Alright, and then we're going to turn right over to our side. We're going to do a side plank, and there's several modifications for this. We can come up on our feet, stacked, or our feet can be offset, not on top of each other. And if that's just too much for your shoulder to handle, you can come onto your knee there, and we'll just hold that up, working the obliques down underneath there, okay? Go ahead and get started. We're going to do about 30 seconds on each side. And go. Keep that hip up as high as you can, working those oblique muscles on the outside of your abs, the lower side right now. Wait 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, the whole time, and rest. Flip over, the other side. Nice straight line, bring your knee back, bend your bottom knee if you have to, and hips up. And I'm not pulling anything with my hand if you're watching me. I have my hand kind of making that connection with that muscle. This helps me sometimes to feel what's working. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. All right. Then from here, we're just going to come and do a push-up. Doesn't have to be complicated. So you can either do a push-up from your feet, push-up from your knees. You can elevate your hands to make it easier, either with your knees back on the floor or with your feet on the floor. You come a lot higher if you're going to keep your feet on the floor. Knees will be a limit there. But we'll go ahead and get right into it. You can also raise your feet up to make it harder. and go. Breathe out when you push up and in as you come back down. Try to keep your body in a nice plank-like position. Not moving, keeping the body stable as the arms move. Alright, so from there we're going to go into a plank and we're going to lift our legs one at a time. Trying to get the glutes activated and cause some instability that we have to battle with our core. So from here, you can again elevate your hands onto a couch or something, onto a chair. If your core's too blasted already to continue doing that, but if not, go ahead and get on the floor. Elbows under your shoulders, palms facing down. Start that plank. We're doing 30 seconds, and we're going to kick up. One, kick flip with the other, okay? And I'm going to assume we've all started, and we're just going to continue to hit that 30 seconds. Just alternate left leg, right leg. Try not to lift your hips up. Keep them pretty much straight in line. Stay strong. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright, and the last thing, we're just going to come up and do a squat. If you have weight, grab weight. If you want to just do a body weight, that's fine. You want to do it with a chair behind you, just in case you lose your balance, go ahead and do that. But here's with the squat, we want to be shoulder width apart. Keep our weight back on our heels, chest proud, and start. 10 of these. Try to keep your back as upright as you can. Drop your butt to the floor. Don't lift your heels. Alright, excellent. So that's going to be everything. So we're moving simple formulas here. It's going to be core, something else, core, something else, core, something else. So first core exercise was on our back, reverse crunches on our back still, glutes, glute bridges, hip bridges. Then roll to our side plank, so that's core again. And then from there, we're going to go into the push-ups. Push-ups we're going to go, which will include a little bit of core as well. But from there, we went into the plank. Yeah, so similar position again. So push up to plank, lifting the legs, getting those glutes activated, and then finished up with legs. So core, glutes, core, upper body, and then core and lower body. All right, so 10 repetitions of everything that's not timed, and then 30 seconds of the things that are timed. Go ahead and go through, a few more times. Take no rest between each exercise, and just take your rest at the end of the set, like we are right now. Grab a quick drink of something, and then start again. I'd like to say at least 3 times through, but you guys can try up to 5 times through if you're up to it. All right, thank you guys. Hope you had a good week, and I'll see you next time.